Hi Pisces, we're going to do your love reading. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is general, as you know. Cannot, will not possible for it to resonate with everyone. So please don't force it. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. Free readings and gift cards are given away through the comments to subscribers only. So hopefully you will join us and leave some comments. I love to hear your stories. I love to hear where you're watching from. I especially love when you guys encourage and talk to each other. I love that. Love that. So thank you to those of you who do that. What else? I don't know. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. The roles can be reversed. Ooh, let me grab that. They can flip around. Ooh, wow. Somebody's healing. This is hope. Aquarius energy. Hope, healing, dreaming maybe. Testing the waters I'm getting too. See her toe? Beautiful. So it's not gender specific. So if I say he, she, ignore me. All right. We're going to see what's going on with you. Wow. Did y'all see that? What's going on with your person, current energy, what to expect next, advice. Wow. Okay, let's see. Six of Wands, success, victory, being recognized. Could be a Leo. And Six of Swords. Uh-oh, but it's in reverse. So the Six of Swords is about moving away from something that's bothering you, something troublesome. But it's in reverse, so that's kind of worrisome here. That means you may be stuck in a situation that's keeping you from, hitting your full potential with the Six of Wands. Like maybe you're not. There could be some dwelling. Okay, let's lay it out. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Please. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh yeah. Queen of Cups. Okay. There's a lot of love. Queen of Cups is very loving, nurturing, giving. She can be emotional. We see that moon there. And then we have the Death card. So the Death card is an ending. So I'm getting that there's somebody that you love, somebody that you think it's over with. The list looks like they're coming back, but it also could be that there's been a very in and out energy going on here. Lots of returns happening just across all the zodiac signs right now. Lots of people coming back. Lots of people kind of having that aha moment. Becoming more aware of what truly makes them happy and what's important in life. That's a big energy in the collective right now. Okay, let's get started. The Emperor. You could be dealing with an Aries. The Emperor is all about being in your power. I don't know why I pulled that card, but I did, and I have a feel to pull a few more before I lay out the spread, okay? The Sun could be dealing with the Leo. That's Leo we've had twice. The Sun is about children, happiness, growth, and healing. Lots of energy on healing here. Four of Pentacles, that's holding on too tight, not letting go, afraid, fear of lack, fear of losing out. And there's the Queen of Cups again, which I think is you. So we've got a strong reading already. All right. Here we go again. The Moon, emotion, secrets, Three Cups. Two more. Your current energy, Three of Swords. Yeah, you're stuck. Or, okay, Pisces, you're never stuck. You feel stuck, but you are never stuck. But this is your overall energy. Pain makes me sad. I'm sorry, that's your current energy. Overall energy is the Devil. This is, you know, something toxic, something not healthy. Also, it's attachment. It's being too attached to something. Temptation, it could be, or addiction, self-medicating. Capricorn energy. Okay, so your person's energy is Two of Pentacles. That's juggling, balancing. So they're in a, you know, which way do I go kind of energy. How they view you. Wow. Seven of Swords. Avoiding. Maybe you cross-watch your energy here, so you got to flip the roles if you need to, but this is deception. Lies, could be manipulation or just deceiving. On the very light end of the card, it could be avoidance. How they view the situation, Eight of Wands, communication coming, and that's powerful. So this is a very strong energy about communication. Okay, one of you or your person was dishonest, deceitful, and it hurt the other. And looks like somebody, even though it maybe was very painful, very hurtful, there's still an energy of I can't let it go. You can if you make yourself, right? You do have choice. Page of Pentacles, apology. Wow. Apology, communication, but more clear. It's a step forward, okay? So that's what they're thinking about. Their communication too. Okay, behind the scenes, blocked. Two of Swords. This is standstill, stalemate. Nothing's moving. And look at the color of the cards. We're getting some strong readings right now, but look at the color of the cards on your side. The dark, the blue, I mean, it's just kind of a emotional, sad. Tarot's advice, Temperance. That's all about balance. Again, we have balancing. You know, trying to even out your feelings, not overreacting, not overgiving, not, it's, you give a little, you get a little. You give a little, you get a little. You don't, I'm also feeling fight fair. I don't know where that came from. Fight fair. There's a need, if there is a need to fight, or maybe that's what this card is about. Maybe there was a big fight and somebody said some things that were a little too harsh or not fair. Words to be careful for are never and always. Okay, so you've got to try and avoid those words, especially in an argument. And what I mean is, you never, you know, do this for me. You never, you know, wash the dishes, and that's just a silly example. You never do this, do this, do this. And always use the word, and always be careful of the word always. You always, da 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 da. You always, okay, because those words are really, you know, very dramatic. They're going to lower your credibility. And they're usually not true. So be real careful. You know, if you say you always walk away or whatever, it's not true. You never help with da-da-da. It's not true. Just be careful of those words, because those words can shut people down. They're super dramatic. This whole reading is about communication coming. Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is somebody who's battled and injured. So we have a lot of cross-watcher energy, because I am getting both sides. You being the one that was deceived or wronged, and you, the viewer who I'm talking to, being the deceiver and the wronger. So just, you know, don't get upset if I say it wrong. Just switch the roles. The Nine of Wands is somebody that's been, you know, battered and bruised, through the ringer, but not giving up. Still standing. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So somebody's coming in, but it might be slow. Oh, wow. Yeah, so your person is trying to decide. This is a, you know, this is a slow, more I like this card, this Knight, because this Knight is stable and slow. He's methodical. He thinks things through. He weighs out options with the Seven of Cups. The subject or the matter at hand is a new beginning. The heart of the matter is a new beginning. And this entails ascension, rising above the petty stuff, or even the big stuff, you know, maybe talking it out and then letting it go. Once you talk it out, it's got to be let go of. You can't keep punishing someone forever, and they can't keep punishing you. So we have justice, balance, big, strong energy for a need of communication, and that's what's coming. So why am I getting this, Aries? Ooh, you may be dealing with an Aries. Why am I getting this, Pisces? Because there's got to be a message in here for you. I set that intention. All my videos are timeless too, so go, you know, feel free to go through. But I set the intention that there's something that you need to hear that will help you in the situation. I set that strong for every reading, and that some kind of learning lesson comes through in all the readings. So why am I getting this? The strong message about communication coming, and you guys handling it well. there must be a reason for some of you needing to know how to handle it well. Fight fair, I keep getting. Knight of Swords. Okay, let's get some general clarifiers. I love you guys. I hope you're doing well. Let's get some general clarifiers for Pisces, see what we can help them with. Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is sharp tongue. So this may not be, you know, if it's not your reading, it's not your reading. Sometimes these things come out before the situation happens, because it's going to help you handle something different. So this might be indicating that somebody used too sharp of words, or cut somebody out too drastically, overreacted. And I'm not saying somebody didn't do somebody wrong and it's not understood why you would do this or they would do this, but there's a strong message here to, you know, take a deep breath maybe, and fight fair. So maybe it hasn't happened yet. This person is thinking about returning and reaching out, and this might be important for you to think through and get this message ahead of time, okay? Yeah, there's a defensive Four of Cups. So it's kind of like Ace of Swords. It's kind of like, even though you want this person to come forward, somebody else just had this reading, even though you want them to come forward and you want to hear from them, I keep feeling like you may shut it down immediately just by saying something that makes them retreat, you know? So just be careful. Even if it doesn't work out, you probably owe yourself, if you're stuck thinking about it and you're having a hard time and you're dwelling, you probably owe yourself the information to come through and the chance to, I swear I just had this for someone else, another sign. Don't shut this down before you even get into it, right? So like, I know I've done it. If I'm upset with somebody and they text me and say, hey, you know, what are you doing? If I'm upset and I've been hurting, you know, my instant reaction is to snap off and say something, you know, like sassy or with an attitude. And that is absolutely the wrong thing to do, because I've been sitting here wanting this person to contact me or waiting or thinking about them. And then, so if, you know, they finally reach out and then I'm snappy, that doesn't get us anywhere. So let things unfold a little bit before you get too deep into the situation that happened or what, okay? I hope that's making sense. Okay, more on clarify. I think that's our reading. I think that's the message you guys needed to hear. They are coming back. I know you guys want that itch scratched, of what's next. What's next is they are coming back. They are going to reach out. You have strong communication coming. But the strongest message coming here is how to handle that and how to, kind of hold a grip on your emotions. So let's start clarifying individual. Let's see. The Fool, yeah, a new beginning. If you want a new beginning, even if you don't, I would let this evolve a little bit into a conversation. If it's going to help you close it out and move on, okay? If you're over it, then it's probably in your reading. So, a new start, a new beginning, and communication is coming, and there's a correct way to handle that incoming communication and an incorrect way. Why do we have the... Yeah, see? The incorrect way. Look at that. Self-sabotage. And there's the Star again. Oh my gosh. You guys might be dealing with the twin flame. I'm going to do some twin flame extendeds. But I hadn't done a Pisces reading in a while. I wanted to get this out. So or maybe I skipped, I don't know. Two of Cups, divine partnership, and the Star. There is healing going on. With universal alignment, the universe is helping you. This person, everybody's healing, but there's some sort of energy here of you sabotaging it. Or maybe this is just a, heads up, don't sabotage it, because they are about to reach out. Why do we have the Devil card? You guys, about extendeds, I don't do extendeds that often, but if I do, if I'm really pulled to do one and they're really strong, then I will have the link down below. All the extendeds I have are incredible. I mean, I don't have that many, but they are super, super strong because it's pulling in less energy. This is thousands of people watching, energy coming through, and the extendeds is just a small handful. So the energy is very strong and more precise. We get a lot of details in the extendeds. So if there's a link down below, that means a good extended came out, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do it. King of Swords, methodical. Yeah, I think it's overthinking. Self-sabotage. One more on that. That just showed up, and I put it on the bottom of the deck. So this is strong. Ace of Pentacles, a wise investment. The Devil card, it may be that you've invested so much you don't want to let go. And so a lot of times people will hang on and hang on and hang on when in fact, if they had let go, they would have met someone else and been happy, I mean, think about everybody that's happy or in a successful marriage. Strong Aries here, or a successful relationship. There's the Fool card. More energy about, defensiveness and new start. You guys, I think this is a warning. Don't block it. Don't block. Be careful with your emotions and how you respond, because there is a new beginning coming if you want it. That doesn't mean you should stay in a toxic relationship. So what I was saying is, people, if you think about people who are happy in a relationship, they've been hurt in the past by other people. So if they had stuck and lingered, then they wouldn't be where they are with the person they're happy with. So keep that in mind. You don't want to stay stuck with somebody that's not, that isn't making you the center of their attention. okay? That doesn't apply to most of you, but I feel like I have to say it because sometimes I get in the comments, I'll wait. Don't wait. Improve your life. Work on your life. This is a new beginning, though. Don't be defensive. Clean the slate. Hear them out. You can say your piece. I wouldn't start off with it, though, okay? Why do we have the Two of Swords in the background? Or the Seven of Swords? So, yeah, something toxic and karmic. There's a lesson that had to be learned. I think it's somehow about somebody blocking. There's the star. The sun again. Children, love. Show love. This message is all about you guys showing love. You know, you can be upset with someone and still love them. It doesn't have to be one or the other. You do have to show yourself love first, though. Five of Cups, old wounds. Yeah. Old wounds are blocking you or them from the starting over. Heavy burdens. That's it. So it looks like you guys have an apology coming, communication definitely coming. Your strong message here is practice if you have to. It sounds kind of silly, but just if you love someone, show them, tell them, hold your value, hold your ground, and not, you can say, I don't want to repeat the past. How's it going to be different this time? There's a need for love and forgiveness being shown here, however that fits into your situation, okay? All right, you guys, I love you so much. Let me know in the comments how this resonated and or where you're watching from. $50 gift cards are given away just randomly to subscribers through the comments, so you do have to be a subscriber. But you can leave as many comments as you want on whichever video. All right, and I'm going to be drawing for that soon. So, okay, I love you guys. Let me know in the comments what's going on, and I will see you soon. Bye, Pisces.